Hi, I'm Paris Torres, and today I'm here with Mr. Kopacz. And today we're going to be talking about the Hudson County Vocational Building. So, what would you say is the purpose of the Hudson County Vocational Building in Bayonne High School?
Well, Paris, let's start with this is a new building, right? Vocational, but vocational education is nothing new to Bayonne. I'm gonna give you a little history lesson. Did you know, at one time we had Daniel Sweeney High School and then the Technical High School, which actually two separate high schools. So we had two yearbooks, two athletic teams, so we're completely separate. And then in around 1953, we came in and became one comprehensive high school at Bayonne High School, what we know today as the home of the bees. We had vocational classes at that time, all the way up to 1983 in House 1, in a basement. And then in 1983, we had an expansion. And we've always had a partnership with the Hudson County Schools of Technology. And that's what takes us here today, right? We're a comprehensive high school, but we have an education for everyone. Whether you want to go to college or a career, Bayonne High School is the place for you.
What type of classes or facilities are going to be in this building?
Well, Paris, great question, right? When you think about vocational, most people just think of carpentry, welding, electrical, plumbing, which we will all have here in the new building. But it's actually career and technical education. So we will have photography, cosmetology, multimedia education, law enforcement, and even fire science. So we have all of those programs throughout, but we received a grant to expand our career and technical education program. So this is a wonderful opportunity for those students who would like to join the workforce or join one of those fields and go to college and pursue their dreams. Well, Paris, you're going to be the first Bayonne High School student to see our new building, so come on, let's go see what they have.
Okay, great.
Okay, Paris, this is the first room. One thing you'll notice throughout the entire building, right, this is not your normal classroom, right? These are going to be labs where people are going to be working with their hands, and this is actually going to be our plumbing class, right? These students will either go on and pursue an education in plumbing to get their master license so they can start a business, or they will join Local 24, one of our local unions, our plumbing union, where we have a wonderful relationship with Patty Kelleher from the building trades. So many of our students do pursue that avenue to join the union. And when you think about it, right, all the gentlemen and women that you see on site today, right, they're all union workers. So we have a building being built by union workers for future union workers. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Paris, you can hear the noise, but look at the space that we have here. Next time you come here, or next year when we come into this classroom, you're going to see a structure, maybe even a little house where they're putting a roof on, where you have electrical, plumbing, all of the trades working on one project. So this is our project area where all the trades will come together for one specific project. And look at the beautiful space that we have.
Whoa, this room is huge.
Yeah, Paris, all of the rooms, right? Look, the size, again, not your normal classroom, right? This is a vocational classroom, right? So we can work on big projects. And this is actually our carpentry lab. So when you come in here, you're gonna see a lot of wood, and whether these students go pursue a job with our local in carpentry, or they might even become master carpenters and start working on cabinets. But as you see here, it's unfinished, but when you come back, you'll see tons of wood and kids working on machines, and it's going to be a great thing.
Yes, when do you think it'll be ready?
Well, unfortunately for you, right, you're not going to see it, but all of our 8th graders to juniors, it'll be open this September for all of our students at Bayonne High School. This is going to be our photography lab, and photography is one of our most popular electives here at Bayonne High School. And one of our most difficult things that we deal with at Bayonne High School as educators is, right, preparing our students for jobs that don't exist yet, right? And even things like photography are always changing. When I grew up, right, you have to go get the film developed. Now everything's digital. So when you think about photography, right, it's not the way with just a camera. We'll have computers all over the place. And again, a lot of our students even work off cell phones, right? Yeah. So times are changing, and we are adjusting to that to make sure that we're giving our students the best education possible. Well, Paris, I could tell you how expensive it is for my wife and my daughter to get a haircut. And this is a perfect place to talk about that, because this is going to be our cosmetology lab. where we even have a reception area where we will have senior citizens and some residents come in to be able to get a haircut. And next time you come in, you'll see sinks, you'll see mirrors, you'll have a cosmetology lab, and even a little barber shop. So it's very, very exciting. One of the largest and fastest growing classes that we have is cosmetology at Bayonne High School, where we have male and female students studying to either open up a hair salon or a barber shop, which is an amazing thing. And I think if you go down and up and down Broadway, all of those hair salons, many of those owners have come through our program at Bayonne High School. And then also at night, we have a post-secondary program. So not only do we have the trades, but we have cosmetology. So many people who are working during the day or raising children during the day have an opportunity throughout Hudson County to come here and get their cosmetology license. Okay, Paris, let's go check out the second floor. And you know, as we spoke before, the wonderful thing about Bayonne High School is whether you want to go to college or go right to the workforce or join the military, right? Many of our students have found that they would like to be police officers and firemen. And I'm going to show you the classroom where we're going to teach law enforcement and fire safety. Come on, let's go. Do you like sports?
Yes.
Okay, well, one of the most popular electives that we have in areas of study for our athletes is applied health and exercise science. And they would like to be athletic trainers, physical trainers, or even to go be a nurse. Many of our students have taken that avenue. And that's, again, the wonderful thing about coming to Bayonne High School. There's something for everyone.
What about this room? What would it be?
Well, Paris, the next time you come in here, you're going to see a lot of sewing machines, computers, because this is actually going to be our fashion and clothing design and interior design. Very, very popular with our students. Again, an industry that's growing, right, and that many of our students are very interested in. Okay, Paris, this is another one of our classrooms with an industry that's booming right now, especially after the COVID pandemic. That's logistics, right, and supply chain demand. So we have that classroom, as many of these other classrooms where we have teach career and technical education throughout. Even if you see the culinary on the third floor, we've been teaching those classes. But this will be a wonderful opportunity for students who would like to go into that logistics and supply chain. And being in this area with the ports that we have and the airports, right, this is a hotbed for those students. Okay, this is where our students are going to be working with metal. Whether they want to go and be an iron worker, or they want to be a welder, even an underwater welder, right? This is the classroom that they would have. And again, every industry is changing, right? So we will have the old school welding machines where students will learn how to, weld. But then we will also, if you look over here, that huge box, that's a state-of-the-art plasma cutter, where we will even be fabricating with that machine using computers. Right, again, times are changing and we're changing with them, and we're going to make sure that our students are prepared for the workforce that's out there.
Well, this room is huge. Is it another vocational room?
Yeah, absolutely. This is where our students will learn to be electricians. Okay, whether they go to school to become a master electrician or they join a union, this is the place where they'll be doing that. But again, look at the beautiful space that we have. You have high ceilings. They'll be putting structures up, working with outlets, and again, you see the huge windows that are there. Just a beautiful building. Can't wait for it to be open. Okay, Paris, so do any of these classrooms that you're in this year look like this?
No.
No, not your traditional classroom. Again, this is a vocational career and technical education classroom, right? We will have our project being done here. We could actually build a house, but then up top we have classroom space. So we actually have a classroom with a loft. The desk will be upstairs. If they have to do any book work or any written work or work on computers, that'll be done upstairs. But if they're working with their hands on a project, we'll be working right here. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So Paris, did you enjoy your tour?
Yes, I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
So I'm so sorry that you won't be in these classrooms, but we have generations of students who will learn a skill and trade. And you know what that means? That means you have a job for life. But I wish you nothing but the best of luck for your senior year. I'll see you at graduation. And remember, class of 1998, once a B, always a B.